Hey guys, welcome back. Charles Damiano here from the Bruce Lee Collection for another exciting episode. Before I get into the episode showing you a new Bruce Lee book that I just picked up from our friend Steve Kerridge out of the UK, I wanted to just show you guys this shirt I also picked up. This is a t-shirt put out by my good friend Steve Walling, Bruce Lee artist out of California. This is a shirt celebrating the 50th year anniversary of Enter the Dragon, and Bruce Lee is in the mirror room. It says Blood and Steel on top, Enter the Dragon, and it's celebrating the 50th year anniversary. So if you guys want to pick up this t-shirt, I'll leave Steve's email address in the description below and you can order one for yourself. It's simply magnificent. It's in bright yellow and it has our hero Bruce Lee from Enter the Dragon. So now let's get on for the show. So Steve Kerridge, recently I picked up a really exciting book from him from the movie Enter the Dragon, celebrating the 50th year anniversary. And for those of you who don't know Steve Kerridge, he's a huge Bruce Lee historian out of the UK, Bruce Lee collector. He's a martial artist, friend of mine on Facebook, and he also put out these two great books a number of years ago. He put out Bruce Lee Mandarin Superstar, which is about 400 pages. It's the most amazing book ever put out on Bruce Lee, and it covers all things the big boss during that time period, with never before seen photos, information on Bruce Lee. It took him years to put together, and it's just an amazing book. I don't have it in a hardcover. Back then it was $300-400. Now it's even a lot more. I picked up the soft covered version. If you don't have this yet and want to add it to your collection, I'll leave a link in the description of this video, making it easy for you to order by just clicking the link, and you still have an opportunity to pick this up. And then the other book he put out was called Bruce Lee The Intercepting Fist, another beauty on all things related to Bruce Lee, from his famous movie The Chinese Connection, known overseas as Fist of Fury. And again, this is another 400-page book on everything that took place during the time period he was filming The Chinese Connection. Amazing book, never before seen photos. And again, if you don't have this one, I'll also include it in the description below. I'll add a link that you guys can simply order it. No longer available to my knowledge in hardback, and if you do find it, it's up there now, 500, 600, 700. Steve puts out some incredible books. They're top quality books, better than any book I've ever seen before. And guys, he has something special in store for us. I just watched The Kung Fu Genius, and he interviewed Steve on his podcast, and he's putting together another one of these beauties. 400 pages. He's 20% through it, but this time it's going to be on Way of the Dragon. So again, we're going to see a lot of unseen photos on Bruce Lee, stories, and it's what you could expect from Steve Kerridge, quality all the way. So let's look forward to that book. Now to get to the book that I just picked up. Yeah, so I was just sent this the other day. It came from the UK, from Steve Kerridge, and I opened it and I was very pleased with this beauty. And one of the reasons I ordered it is because this book is celebrating the 50th year anniversary of Enter the Dragon, and Steve's put out a number of these books. They're called Bruce Lee Forever. This one is on Enter the Dragon, celebrating the 50th year anniversary, and it's the kind of book that you come to expect from Steve. It's on great paper, glossy paper inside. The cover is just simply magnificent. He just put it out July 2023. Enter the Dragon was released here in the United States. It was released August 19th, but that's when this book was put out. And I'll flip through it really quickly with you guys. I know some of you guys already picked up this book, but I'm blown away. That's the front cover. This is the back cover, Bruce Lee in Chinese Connection. And again, as you flip through it, you got some great scenes here, and I'll add some clear photos as I flip through this so you can see what's inside the book in a nice clear fashion. But here's Bruce on Enter the Dragon with the camera. As you know, they did a lot of filming on that set. I heard that there was over 10,000 1,000 photos taken while filming Enter the Dragon. So I know a lot of us have seen some of them, and there's many that we probably haven't seen, and Steve Kerridge is usually graces us with photos that we've never seen before. So here it is, Enter the Dragon. You got a nice headshot of Bruce Lee smirking here, which is a pretty offbeat photo of Bruce that you don't see often. Here's a couple more headshots of Bruce Lee. Here he is with Bob Wall in that famous scene where he kicks the bottle out of his hand just before he gives him that devastating sidekick. And by the way, as most of you know, he actually was cut. They used real bottles, and Bruce Lee had to get stitches because he was cut during this scene, and they had to stop production for a few days, which I heard he was not too happy about when he got cut. But no real truth about him being angry at Bob Wall and, you know, threatening to fight him or kill him. I think he was just a little upset that he got cut and Bob didn't let go of the bottle, but they did remain friends. Here they are behind the scenes, Bruce and Bob Wall squaring off on top here. Beautiful color photo of Bruce. Here he is with Bolo behind the scenes. Couple of shots here doing some demonstrating of what Bolo should look like when he lifts the guards above his head. Here he is more behind the scenes with Bolo. Here he is talking to Bolo, probably about directing the scene that he's about to shoot. Bruce had his hands in everything, as we know. That's why Enter the Dragon was his baby, and it turned out to be an epic, classic movie. Part of Warner Brothers' top 100 highest grossing films ever put out. Think of that, from back in 1973. Just a classic. Can't wait for the Warner Brothers 4K box set to come out. Even though there's no added footage, just seeing it in 4K is going to be simply beautiful. I ordered both the deluxe version and the regular version. If you haven't ordered yours yet, I'll leave links in the description below, making it easy for you to order those two incredible box sets. So here we go, continuing with Steve Kerridge's book. Some great shots of Bruce Lee here. Here he is in some rare photos. Here he is, more rare photos of Bruce Lee. Looks like from the early 60s. Here he is with Van Williams from his stint in The Green Hornet from Kato. Here he is in a scene from Marlowe. So the book is just dedicated with lots of great information on Bruce Lee. You got some write-ups on the Chinese connection here. Here he is talking Jeet Kune Do with Chris Kent. Great article on Bruce Lee's incredible fighting style. Here he is at top with his dad and mom, Grace Lee. Some young photos of Bruce Lee here. And again, just an incredible book. The quality of the pages. Here they are when they were going to film The Silent Flute in India. Here is Bruce Lee receiving some lei. I guess they honored him when they arrived there. Here he is shooting with James Coburn in the desert. Man, what a film that would have been if they completed The Silent Flute. I was really disappointed when Circle of Iron came out, which was supposed to be, you know, the film that they put out based on The Silent Flute back in the 70s. Let me know what you guys think of that movie, Circle of Iron. I was pretty disappointed with it. I'm sure if Bruce had his hands in it and finished The Silent Flute, it would have simply been amazing. Here they are with James Coburn up in top, doing some test footage and photos of that movie. Too bad it never got completed. You got some more photos here of Bruce Lee. And here, Bruce Lee, an inspiration on canvas. They do an article on Stephen Morris, Bruce Lee artist. And as you can see some of his work, it's just simply magnificent. And then Steve also featured here Collector. He calls it Collector's Corner, and he did a little write-up on our friend Nicola Formola out of Italy. So here we go. Beautiful shot of Bruce Lee from Enter the Dragon. And that is it for this beautiful must-have book. You got to pick this up. Celebrates the 50th anniversary of Enter the Dragon. And if you're a Bruce Lee fan and Enter the Dragon fan, this is a must-have in your collection. So that's it for this episode. If you'd like to order this book, I'll put a link in the description below, or you can contact your buddy Steve Kerridge. He's all over Facebook to pick up your copy. These are in limited quantity, but he does still have a few available, so get them while you can. It's simply amazing. So that's it for this episode, guys. I want to thank you guys for joining us, and if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below and give this episode a thumbs up. And until next time, Charles Damiano, as always, signing out, saying have fun collecting, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.
What's your style?
My style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
Oh!